Welcome to these additional episodes of Your Pregnancy Week by Week. We're going to provide information about things you may want to know about before baby's birth and in the weeks and months after baby arrives. Dr. Glade Curtis and I hope these discussions will help you and your partner settle into your new roles as parents. The information in these episodes is a general informative guide. None of the information we provide is intended to replace, countermand, or conflict with the advice given to you by your own doctors. Always follow his or her advice. Use the information you learn here as a starting place in your dialogue to help you put your life with baby and after pregnancy concerns, questions, or interests into words. Each episode will cover one topic. Our discussions are intended to help guide you through the many new experiences awaiting you. So let's get started on this discussion. We're going to talk about life insurance. After you make your will, you need to arrange where money will come from. This is most often provided through life insurance. You want to be sure your partner and children will be financially taken care of if something happens to you. It's important to have enough insurance to cover raising your children through college. The U.S. government estimates it costs over $325,000 to raise a child born today through age 18. Add to that the costs of college in 18 years. This is the amount of coverage you should have. Increase this amount as you add more children to your family. You need coverage on your life and your partner's to ensure there will be enough money to care for everyone. Pull out any policies you now have and sit down with your partner to check details. Ask yourself the following questions. How much life insurance coverage do I have? How much does my partner have? Do we have any coverage through our employers? What about other sources of life insurance? How much coverage should each of us have? Most experts recommend 8 to 12 times a person's annual income to maintain a decent level of living for their children to grow up and get through college. If you are both employed, find out details about any life insurance coverage you each have through your employer. If one of you doesn't work, consider getting life insurance for that person. Also check out how much childcare expenses cost in your area for a year. Add the cost of help needed at home. A sum 10 times that yearly amount would provide a cushion to help provide care for your child. Add all of these figures together. It should give you an idea of how much life insurance you need to have. So what type of life insurance should you consider? Whole life, term, or universal life insurance? With a whole life policy, part of the premium goes into a fund where it accumulates tax-free interest. You can draw on the interest in the future if necessary. This is the type of policy a person has when you hear about someone taking out a loan on his or her insurance. With a term policy, you choose how long the insurance will cover you, such as 25 or 35 years, hence the word term. Term insurance is often the least expensive. You pay an annual premium based on your age at the time of purchase and the amount of coverage you want. It's less expensive to buy because your entire premium goes toward insurance. You're not putting any into a tax-free fund. It's easy to change your coverage as your needs change. It's important to look at how often you must renew it. Universal Life offers coverage as long as you make the payment. It doesn't expire at a certain age or after a certain number of years. It includes an investment account. A portion of your premium is used to cover the cost of your insurance, and the rest is invested in an investment you choose. Before you buy any insurance, shop around. Various companies offer different rates for the same coverage. Compare the cost of different kinds of policies from several sources. When insurance is provided by an employer, check with Human Resources for specific information about the insurance and its benefits. Life insurance may be costly, but if you don't have it, it can be more costly for those you leave behind. Research different types of policies and the amounts you need to cover both you and your partner. It's another important step to take as a parent. If you'd like to read about baby, check out our book, Your Baby's First Year, Week by Week. We cover many subjects dealing with baby in a weekly format. Each week is a fairly quick read. If you want to find out more about this podcast, visit our website, yourpregnancyweekbyweek.com. If you're looking for something specific, check out the podcast topics list. It lists topics about baby covered in our Let's Explore More segments. Follow us on social media for updates, new podcast episodes, and other important information. Visit Your Pregnancy Week by Week, all one word, on Facebook and Instagram.